And with that, Administrator Whitaker, thanks again for being here, and you're recognized for 5 minutes for your oral testimony.
Thank you, Chairman Graves, Ranking Members Larson and Cohen, members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. In early June, I had the opportunity to brief this committee on the agency's oversight of Boeing's production and manufacturing processes, and today I want to provide an update on our progress since then. This past February, I directed Boeing to develop a comprehensive plan to fix its systematic quality control and production issues. This plan was required to incorporate the results of FAA's special audit, as well as the findings and recommendations of the Section 103 panel. Boeing provided that plan to the FAA on May 30th. Let me be clear, this plan does not mark the end of the FAA's increased oversight of Boeing and its suppliers. There must be a profound shift in the company's safety culture to holistically address its quality assurance and production challenges. Our goal is to make sure Boeing implements the necessary changes and has the right tools in place to sustain those changes in the long term. Since January 5th, we have added more safety inspectors at Boeing and Spirit facilities, and we will maintain our increased on-site presence. Our oversight activities include more direct engagement with company employees, additional inspections at critical points of the production process, and increased auditing of quality systems and build processes. Our safety inspectors are embedded in each of the Boeing teams implementing the key components of the plan, allowing us to provide direct feedback on any proposed changes to the plan. We are closely reviewing Boeing's performance metrics to evaluate the overall health of their production system and will independently assess any early indicators of risk within the system. In addition to the work the safety inspectors are doing on the production oversight, we also have hundreds of FAA personnel who are focused on other aspects of our Boeing oversight. These employees are monitoring the in-service fleet through our continued operational safety program, overseeing Boeing's ODA, and conducting certification activities. Addressing these issues also requires FAA to continually examine the effectiveness of our own oversight model. We must be proactive and establish more dynamic oversight protocols that address changing technologies and changing business models and allow us to identify and mitigate risks before they manifest themselves as events. As a first step, we are reevaluating our current safety oversight models and establishing a strategy to revamp our agency-wide safety management program. As part of this strategy, we will reconstitute our executive committee that oversees regulatory oversight and safety management programs, and this group, which I will chair, will continually monitor the safety performance and health of the system as a whole and drive a process to continuously improve and update our oversight models. We are also examining opportunities to better leverage our vast data resources to become more predictive in identifying risks across the aviation system. To this end, the agency is undertaking a fresh look at our current capabilities to provide more real-time insight into emerging safety trends and to share relevant data across various components of our safety ecosystem. To conclude, I want to stress that safety and the integrity of our air transportation system relies heavily on the operators in that system, all operators having a strong safety culture, a culture where safety is first, not in name only, but in how the operation is run. Safety must come before financial incentives, production targets, or operational goals. And employees must have the ability, and in fact be encouraged, to speak up and come forward with safety concerns without fear of reprisal. They must have confidence in the process to know that their report will be investigated thoroughly. And just as Boeing must develop a strong safety culture, so must all operators in our national airspace. Congress has expanded SMS requirements to most major operators in the system, including the major airlines, Part 135 operators, airports, and aircraft manufacturers. Having a robust SMS is key to operating safely within our system. It provides a structured, repeatable, systematic approach to managing risk. Ultimately, we must ensure that all operators participate in these programs, including new entrants. As we integrate these non-traditional operators into our airspace, whether advanced air mobility or commercial space operators. They must embrace SMS and the tenets of a healthy safety culture in order to ensure we continue to have the safest aerospace system in the world. Thank you again for the opportunity to be here, and I look forward to your questions.